The Anaheim Ducks are going to be selling assets at this year's trade deadline. This has been further confirmed by the Cam Fowler trade we saw this morning, with many pieces that could help make a playoff run should the Leafs start calling the Anaheim Ducks.
Kawhi up top, looks at the clock, turns the corner for the win! Got it! Batista with a drive, deep left field, no doubt about it! Over center, here's Marner, and Matthews, scores!
Welcome back to Everyday Toronto, your ultimate source for your Leafs, Raptors, and Jays news found all in one place. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more videos like this, breaking down news, rumors, and potential trade ideas for your favorite Toronto teams. The Ducks are having another year of disappointing play. They currently sit bottom of their division and third last in the NHL. They do have a lot of enticing pieces that could be dealt at the trade deadline though, which includes players like Frank Vatrano and Trevor Zegras if he gets healthy, both which I've talked about in previous videos, but in today's video we're going to be looking at a player they recently acquired from the New York Rangers, Jacob Trouba. The Rangers decided to move on from their captain after their team wasn't playing their best hockey, and they felt they needed to move in a different direction as per Rangers coach Peter Laviolette stated. Trouba was then traded to the Ducks for Urho Vakanainen and a 4th round pick. During his time with the Rangers, Trouba helped the team make the playoffs 4 times out of the 5 seasons he spent with the team, which includes 2 Eastern Conference Finals runs. Trouba has never really been known for being a point getter. Although he has had a year where he tallied 50 points, he's more well known for the heavy hits he throws and his hard-nosed style of play. Trouba has this year and next year left on his contract, and if the Ducks want to maximize his value, they could be looking to trade him at this year's deadline. Now this is where the situation gets interesting. The Ducks used their first of 3 retention spots on the Fowler trade this morning, but still have $17 million in cap space with the ability to retain on 2 more contracts. So they could bring in cap from another team and retain on Trouba, maximizing the assets they could get in a trade. This is where the Leafs come in, with an obvious need for a right-handed defense partner for Morgan Rielly, which they've tried to find in the past but haven't had much luck. With the most success they've had in finding one was Luke Schenn, who really brought out the best in Morgan Rielly, which led to him having one of the best playoff runs of his career. But unfortunately it was short-lasting as Schenn then signed with the Predators in the offseason. Trouba and Schenn have very similar styles though, and I think Trouba could have the same effect on Rielly's game. Before everyone starts commenting about Trouba not wanting to play in Canada, here's a recent interview after being traded to the Ducks.
There were noise that among all the turmoil that you didn't want to come back to play in Canada, when the Rangers made it clear they wanted to trade you. So is there any truth to that? And you know how much of a word did you have?
No, I mean I was open to the situation. It was kind of changed how it unfolded, I guess. No door was really closed, I guess.
So now that we know he's not opposed to playing in Canada, let's talk about what would need to get done to get Trouba to Toronto. The Leafs don't have a lot of cap space, but if they were to move on from the Camp, Yarncroke, and Reeves contracts, they could free up enough money, especially if another team were to jump in the mix to retain some more of Trouba's contract. This would get very pricey for the Leafs as they'd have to trade prospects and picks, but if they do really believe this is the year, Trouba would definitely be a player that could help them get to where they want to be. Here's a lineup that I've put together which also includes the Leafs getting Vatrano from the Ducks, and Trouba being double retained, all while still being cap compliant. Let me know down below what you think. Should the Leafs call the Ducks to see if they can get a Trouba deal done, or should they look at someone else? That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and go Leafs go.